2 of our best of plays of the year of 1982. Some of the best and some of the worst. Let's go around the world of sports. The baseball play of the year. Jay Stevenson on first base, a great base thief. University of Miami with the fake pickoff. The pitcher never threw the ball. Never threw the ball. Remember that? The guy was out at second base. The baseball catch of the year, there were several. How about Dave Collins of the Yankees, who goes over, there's a fan with his hat at the left of your screen. Collins catches the ball, the hat falls into the dugout, holds onto the ball. Got to be the catch of the year. The golf shot of the year, Curtis Strange in the World Series of Golf from Akron, Ohio. A hole-in-one. You never see it happen, especially in the World Series of Golf. Curtis Strange did it for the golf shot of the year in 1982. The most important shot of the year we give to Tom Watson with this chip shot, which helps him win the U.S. Open. Happy man. Happiest hockey player of the year, Dave Tiger Williams of Vancouver. He never scores, but he did in the playoffs. He pulled the whole team with him. Hey, when you only score once in a lifetime, you celebrate. The Bad Temper Award, Illy Nastasi, who threw his towel at the referee. Second worst temper of the year, Billy Martin. Hey, Billy, he kicked himself right out of a job this year. The catch of the year, boy, that's tough. How about Jerry Royster of the Braves, who went over the wall to make the most spectacular catch of the year, but the most dangerous catch of the year, a tie between Fred Lynn and Brian Downing of the Angels. Had these two fellas collided, they still wouldn't be conscious. What a catch. The quickest flick of a wrist of the year, Earl Weaver on umpire Terry Cooney. No, hey, Earl, I think you made physical contact, Earl. The scariest auto crash of the year. In Martinsville, tremendous fiery explosion. Neither driver seriously injured as they both walked away from that crash. The worst crash without serious injury. Johnny Rutherford in the Pocono 500. His car disintegrated. Johnny Rutherford suffered only minor injuries. It happened in the Poconos. The cheap shot stick swinging incident of the year was not much question. Greg Stephan of Calgary and then Willie Plett of Minnesota said, hey, Wood Chopper of the Year award. The punch of the year goes to Holmes on Cooney. How long it took Jerry Cooney's body to realize that he was going down whether he wanted to or not. The surprise pin of the year, Cowboy Bob Orton on Tony Garea with the Continental with the ride that made Joe Cool famous on Dennis Humphrey. Look out, Dennis. Hey, you got to get out of Joe's way. Collision of the year, Iowa's Dale Turner, who proved that man will run over the goalpost if the goalpost gets in his way. Knocked it right over, and then got a high five from the guy at Michigan State, said, hey man, you just made the highlights of the year. The best reaction after a wild stunt. Ken Carter, who leaped over a house, came out of his car to say,
that was a wild ride. Jim, it was crazy.
You notice his eyes. It was crazy. I'm George Michael. We don't see you at 11. Have a Happy New Year. We'll be here for tonight with the best rodeo rides of the year.
That was a wonderful retrospective.
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice.
Well,
thank you.
You've got to be here at 11 for the An update on the New Year's weather is still to come right now.
And a farewell to a cartoon character many of us have come to know well. That next after yet another and the final of our New Year's resolutions.